Dear students, today we discuss about the third model question bank. I mean the business environment. In business environment, in the viewpoint of annual examination, we need to discuss 1 mark question, 2 mark questions, 4 mark questions and 8 mark questions. The first question under section A 1 mark question, we have only one question. What is business environment? It means the sum or totality of all individual and institutional forces and factors of outside the business which will affect on internal performance and environment of the business is called business environment. So here totally the external factors, technological, political, socio-cultural and legal factors will affect on internal performance and environment of the organization. Now, section B, 2 mark questions. Give the meaning of globalization. Dear students, globalization means integration of world economies or integration of domestic business with rest of the world or world economies. Example, globalization of marketing, globalization of production, globalization of technology, and globalization of human resource. These are the dimensions of globalization. Next, what is privatization? 2 mark question. Providing more opportunities or greater role and importance to private sector and private people in the nation building process, and less importance and role to public sector is called privatization. Example, Air India and LIC. Now, MCQ questions. Which of the following does not characterize the business environment? Uncertainty, relativity, and complexity. These three are features, but employees not related to features. Hence, the right answer B, employees. Which of the following is an example for socio-cultural environment? So, money supply in the economy, option A, this is economic factor. Consumer protection, legal factor. Constitution of the country, political factor. But composition of family, this is socio-cultural environmental factor. Your question is, which of the following is an example for socio-cultural environment? So, composition of family, D. Option D is the right answer, composition of family. Next MCQ question. Liberalization means integration of economies, globalization. Reduced government controls and restrictions. This is the right answer to the liberalization. Policy of planned disinvestments. This is the right answer for privatization. But liberalization means reduced government controls and restrictions. Option B is the right answer, reduced government controls and restrictions. Which of the following does not explain the impact of government policy changes on business and industry? Option A, more demanding customer, increasing competition, change in agricultural prices and market orientation. The right answer is change in agricultural prices, because government policy changes does not impact on changes in agricultural prices. So government policy impacts on business and industry with respect to more demanding customer, increasing competition and market orientation, changes in agricultural prices. This is not pertaining to impact of government policy changes on business and industry. Now 4 mark questions and 8 mark questions. 4 and 8 mark questions. Features of business environment. Totality of external factors, general and specific forces, complexity, dynamic in nature, interrelatedness, relativity, and uncertainty. So, totality of external factors, general and specific forces, complexity, dynamic in nature, interrelatedness, relativity, and uncertainty. Next question. Challenges to business and industry due to changes in government policy. I mean, impact of new economic policy of 1991 or LPG policy on domestic business and industry. Increasing competition, more demanding customer, changes in technological environment, necessity for change, need for developing human resource, market orientation, loss of budgetary support to the public sector. Next, various dimensions of business environment. Very important. This is practical oriented question. You get this question, or you may get this question under section E. Economic environment. The factors of economic environment. You can write interest rate, national income, per capita income, forex, foreign exchange, stock exchanges, economic policies, trade policies, and various business policies. Next, political environmental factors, political stability and instability, local, regional, national, and international political environment. And even you can mention the political system and ruling party in a state government, central government. Next, social environment or socio-cultural environment. So here you can write customs, traditions, values, lifestyle, social class, and beliefs of customers or general public. Next one is technological environment. The factors are scientific improvements, inventions and innovations, new procedures, new equipments, new techniques, and new methods of operations. Last one is legal environment. My dear students, to the legal environment, you can write company laws, labor laws, mercantile laws, and other laws. Example, Factories Act of 1948, Companies Act of 1956, Revised Companies Act of 2013, Competition Act of 2002, Right to Information Act of 2005, Sale of Goods Act of 1930, Consumer Protection Act of 1986, and Negotiable Instrument Act of 1881, and Contract Act of 1872, and Partnership Act of 1932. So these acts you can mention. So under legal environment. Last one is importance of business environment or importance of the study of business environment. First one is enables the firm to identify opportunities. It helps firms to identify avoid threats. It helps in tapping of useful resources. It helps in coping with rapid changes. It helps in assisting in planning and policy formulation, and it helps in improving performance through environmental study or study of macro environment or study of external environment of the business. These are the advantages or the importance or benefits to the organization. So enables firms to identify opportunities, enables firms to identify and avoid threats. It helps in tapping of useful resources from the external environment. It helps in coping with rapid changes. It helps in assisting in planning and policy formulation, and it helps in improving performance. Thank you, my dear students.